being a parent.
Yeah.
It is hard when you're taking care of kids, working. You know, I have 3 sisters, my sister-in-law, Tracy, Amber, and then my biological sister, Cynthia, and being with them and like their kids and their daily routine, you know, I just, moms, you're the bomb. Because I'd be ready. I'd be like, all right, here's the tablet. Here's a snack, whatever you want, you know, take care of you, boo. So I honestly think that the best thing is like, you know, having kindness on yourself. You know, you're not always going to be able to do it. You're not always going to be able to go do that exercise. You're not always going to be able to take that self-care time. You're not always going to be able to sit down and have 5 minutes to yourself. And, you know, and I think the biggest thing is like finding that community of people. So if I see my sister, if I like live close to them and I see them struggling and they need a break from their kids, okay, why don't I step in and like, so that they can have that break or they can work on that thing, you know what I'm saying? So like more of like building that community with those moms and those parents and working with them so that they can attain their goals, you know, because there's so many different types of parenting. There's parents who are married, there's parents who are divorced, there's parents who are single, there's parents. Yeah. So it's not going to look the same for any one of them, just as much as it's not going to look the same for us who are single. Like my job is in Clarksville, so my office is like 2 seconds from my front door, whereas Erica and you have to travel 45 minutes. So your time for whatever goal you've set is going to look completely different.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's important.
And then also for me, like you said, we don't have kids, but like, you know, I'm a teacher and I consider like my students, my kids, my babies and stuff like that. And to see like what some of them bring to school every single day and, you know, and to understand that, you know, some of them have parents who love them and support them, but sometimes can't do the things that they need to do for them, you know, it's kind of sad. But I think sitting here talking to y'all, I think I have found my New Year's resolution, and it's not necessarily anything that's tangible, like something I can need to touch or feel. But for me, it's just simply realizing that the best that I can do is the best that I can do. And if no one else recognizes that, at least I recognize that. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's
I love that.
I think,
yeah.
Girl,
New year, new you.
New year, you know, but we don't need to get stuck on that label of new year, new you, new us or whatever. It's just new year improving me.
Yeah.
Improving the me that I already am.
I think it's important to realize that being perfect is unattainable. And nobody's perfect. Yeah. Right. So don't be so hard on yourself. Like if something happens and you fall off the wagon, like I said, don't give up. Don't, okay, well, that failed, so I guess I'll wait till next year. Just the next day, get back on the wagon.
Yeah, and also, you know, too, like the small wins count.
Yes.
You know, the small wins, the small things, like, you know, I was able to get up and I was able to get my schedule ready for the day, and it was a great day. The small wins count, and they're so important. Like I was reading a study, and they talked about a lot of times people will persist with the goals that they set for long term when they have those short term things that have been attainable to them and have provided them that short term gratification. You know, and so, you know, you may not have been able to exercise every day this week, but man, you made it to the gym on Wednesday. Yeah. You put in the work, you got on that treadmill, or, you know, you've been doing so good and you felt so good while you were getting your house clean and getting organized. And then you might have had that one Wednesday where I did the dishes. Yeah. I did the dishes and I swept the floor, and that's okay. You know, so just being kind, and that new year, like how Ken's like, not so much of a new year, new you, but new year improved you as you work for that goal. Yeah, that's a girl.
New year improved.
Yes, Keelan.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all. So what would you challenge people to do going forward? Like, you know, what would you tell them in order to get ready for their goals? What would you tell them? These are some of the things that you need to start doing. Get ready for your goals.
I think I mean, you need to pick a specific goal that's attainable. Goes back to that SMART goal. Yeah. Like, you have to get a goal that is easy or you think will be easy for you to obtain. Like, you don't want to set yourself up for failure at the beginning of the year. Yeah. Like, you don't want to say, I'm going to lose 100 pounds this month, and then you don't, and then now...
Lord, I wish, but okay.
Right. Now you're upset that you haven't done it. So I think that's important.
Teresa?
Write it down and go back to it. just review and go back and look at the things that you have set for yourself, and do it often. So whether you have like a whiteboard that you write it on, or a notebook or a journal, or you keep it on your tablet, wherever it is, write it down, go back, look at it, review it, and then make sure to note progress. So that's a big thing, because like I said before, as you obtain your long goal, those short encouragements and those short goals that you've obtained can really keep you motivated. And then too, being accountable, like Erica and you said, being accountable with somebody, like, hey, somebody who I trust, who can come and check in and said, all right, how are you doing with being organized? Or how are you doing with saying no? I'm going to check in with you.
Please.
Why do you have 50 million things on your calendar, girl? Stop it.
All the time.
One thing that I've seen on social media is that where people, they write the inspirational quotes or things that they want to do or get done that day or that week, actually on their mirrors and dry erase markers.
Yeah.
That way in the morning, that's actually the first thing that you see. So I think that's one of the things that I would tell people, like you said, write it down, but write it down somewhere that you're going to see it and see it often.
Yeah. And read it to yourself every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like your inspirational goal, like, you got this.
Yes. I had a resident who they wrote like sticky notes, and they would like write inspirational quotes to themselves about beauty and self-esteem, and they put it on their mirror. So that's actually a really good thought. So repeating that back to yourself.
I'm just killing it today.
Well, you have the best handwriting, so you have to write it for us.
Oh, I got you.
Gosh.
Yes.
All right. So how are you guys going to do your goals? And how can people keep track of if we're achieving those goals?
Oh, well, for my goals, I think I'm gonna limit myself to 1 to 2 activities a weekend for now.
Okay.
Like, that probably still sounds like a lot, but like on the 7th of December, I had 6 activities that I needed to do that I was like, I have 400 things. I cannot be Nashville, Brentwood, Clarksville all at the same time. So I had to say no to some stuff. And then it ended up like I did the one thing, and then I was not feeling well. I was getting like sick, like a cold or something. And so then I went home and I took Benadryl and I slept the entire rest of the day. And I felt like well rested, which I think for me, my immune system is so crap because I never take time to rest. My grandma always said, "Are you resting?" She would call me. When I was in college, she would call me and be like, "Are you taking time to rest?" And now it's like, she's not calling me anymore, obviously, but now it's like, I don't think I'm resting. Like, I'm constantly just go all the time. And then I think I get sick. And then that's my body's way of being like, if you're not going to rest, I'm resting for you.
Yes. It's like the crash after the
Right.
ride.
So I think that's how I'm going to achieve my goal, is to start small by saying, I'll do 2 activities this weekend. And then I won't do the 400 other things that I'm going to do, which the podcast is going to be one activity. So I get one activity
Right.
for the weekend.
Yes.
I think for me, I'm going to take it in steps, because mine, oh my God, I forgot already. Oh, mine was about, making sure that, the best that I do is the best I can do. Because I have a lot going on, with full-time job, but I'm still in school working on my doctorate now.
Yes.
And then I am, this new podcast, that's going to take up time. So just realizing that the things that I do, I'm just taking it in stride, like one thing at a time, one day at a time. Hey, get this done for school. Hey, get this done for work. Hey, get this done for the podcast. And realizing that what I get done is what I get done, and that's the best I can do now for school. That's going to have to take priority. And for my job, definitely, because, I need my coins. Otherwise, I'm going to be living on the side of the street. But for everything else, just realizing that the best that I can do is the best that I can do. And it's just being specific about prioritizing and getting the things done that I need to get done in a timely manner. And then everything else hopefully falls into place. If it doesn't, then that's life.
Yes. Teresa.
Awesome.
What are you going to do?
You guys are so great. So what I'm going to do is I will actually be doing 2 set days of like exercise a week. But also, like what Keelan was saying, like writing it down, and what those exercises are. And also like just breaking down like the meals that I'll be eating. So like I said, I've been like doing the grocery shopping and meal planning and everything. And also just taking time to relax for myself. Doing stuff. Something that I notice I do is like how Erica says, I'll go.
Yeah.
Crash. Yes. And then I'm done. So making sure.
You did that in college a lot.
Ooh,
you would
that's when we got the habit.
Hang out.
These habits for real.
So I actually have like scheduled time that's me time in my calendar where I'm going to go and I'm going to go do something that I like to do, whether it be yoga or getting my nails done or hanging out with my husband, watching The Witcher. Yes.
Oh,
watch that show.
My boyfriend just told me I needed to watch it.
It's the bomb. So yeah, I think that's just going to be like my thing. And then the way I'm going to keep track of it is keeping a calendar and writing it down in my actual notebook. So yeah.
Oh, I think that'd be good. I like the idea of you schedule time specifically for yourself.
Yes. Well, I have to. And as you guys know, like with busy schedules, like the job I work, when the semester starts, it's such a heavy activity calendar. And like,
trust us, we remember.
We were there.
We were there.
In meetings and like all day. So sometimes, especially like when I'm on call, it can be from 8 a.m. in the morning all the way until 8 a.m. the next day. So making sure to be specific and making sure to just be concrete with this is what my schedule is and this is what I'm doing today.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think I'm most excited for this year, though, is that we're starting a podcast.
I know.
And I'm just excited because like you were saying, I don't think I was ever taught how to be an adult. And now I'm like struggling, like, how do I make mac and cheese? How do I make eggs? Scrambled eggs. I don't know. What's insurance? What's taxes?
I love you to death, but you can't cook.
I know. I'm aware. My boyfriend cooks for me.
Yes.
So I think I'm excited to hopefully like teach our audience things that I have no idea. And I'm excited to learn about stuff too. So like as we go further and we have more episodes and we get guests on the show teaching us about finances and all the things we want to learn about for our podcast, I think I'm most excited about that.
Yes, and we have so much stuff like that we have planned out. Yes. We have our special guest, one of our dearly beloved friends who's going to be on here periodically. She's she's like going to be a mama this year.
Shout out to you.
She's the mom. Yes. We need to have her on as our expert for how do you be a parent and have a resolution.
Yes, and if any of you know her or you're friends with her, we'll make sure to get you the baby registry because we got to make sure our little baby's taken care of. Right. But yeah, we are so excited, and I'm just super happy that I get to start this year off with 2 and 3 of my best friends in the whole world.
Oh, my heart.
I know, don't cry.
Little tear rolled out.
That's just me being sick. I'm just playing.
Yes.
Dead.
Well, I just want to say thank you to you guys and to everybody who is going to be listening in. If you have ideas, if you have suggestions, if you have things that you want to learn about, I'm telling you, we're probably needing to learn about it too.
Yes.
So, always feel free to give us a shout out. Erica will be posting our Facebook page here in the next couple of weeks. So go follow us on Facebook at Making Sense Of. Making sense.
Just making sense.
Just making sense. Yes, Lord, help me make sense.
We need to make sense.
We need to make sense for these people.
Yes, awesome. Anything else?
Yeah, well, so with the Facebook, it's going to be make sure you like us and share us with all your friends. Invite all your friends to like the page. We're really hoping, obviously, we're mostly just doing this because it's fun and we like to hang out and talk to each other and we just wanted to record it. So, but it would be really awesome if we can teach some people how to do some things and upcoming college people. I want to help you be an adult because I don't know how to be an adult.
Yes.
And I think also it's just this podcast is going to help people just in everyday life, just talking about the things that we hear about every single day, but we don't give, pay 2 cents to, so just learning more about ourselves. And sometimes it's not about just learning skills to live life with, but it's just learning more about yourself and learning more about others. Like sometimes people nosy, like I'm nosy. I just want to know about other people.
You are nosy.
So yes, I am. Don't put me, sis. But I'm just saying, we just want to know more about people's lives. So I think that's one of the biggest
feel free to
things
message the Facebook page, message us, and if you have any suggestions or anything you want us to talk about, or ideas for how we can do our resolutions.
Yes.
Because you guys all know our resolutions.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So we are signing off. Thank you for listening to our podcast.